Kuchar for par. Well, it all began off the tee. I found it intriguing that when Oosthuizen was birdieing the 15th, Kuchar had his back to that green. He never reacted. Not once did he turn around and look. Let's go to 15.
261 for Hansen.
Sit. Sit.
Looked like he turned it over a touch.
Sit. Sit.
Oh, easy. It'll be okay.
How far did he hit that through the air, David?
Boy, he's hit that 290, 300 yards.
Oh, some chip back.
Yeah. He's the one you leave short of the green. Deliberately. No. Mickelson has 222 yards.
Pretty much full time, although the water down there's not moving.
No, but I mean, it's not going to get hit by the wind because of that.
Yeah, that's true.
Did you say 222? That sounds like another two to me.
3 twos.
No, I mean make a two.
Okay.
Yeah, 3 twos
Another
here
albatross.
in a row, and boy, he needs to dig deep and find something special. 3 shots back, and this his best chance.
Yeah, it's a 6 right now. Let me.
If it's a 6,
It's a good hard draw.
Good drawing 6.
Yeah.
But
We're gonna
we
get it
want
without wind.
We
If it
got
comes up, we'll hit 5.
Absolutely.
Wow, he had 7 out.
That's coming up now, darn it.
Oh boy.
Again,
All right.
don't feel like you have to baby that if the wind's be real specific on the shot you want to hit. 205 is what we want in the air.
I beg your pardon.
Yeah, 5 out.
Yeah, he had
first,
5
yeah.
out.
Says now stick with a full 5, Bones is saying.
Yeah, the tops of the trees you can see are moving just a little. It's difficult to tell from the top of the hill.
Oh, we've got.
He doesn't like it.
No hurry.
No, well, we've got David, we've definitely got the breeze up here on top of 18, and that's definitely into him.
And just to add to the
Yeah. No, I agree, but with the right to left wind, I don't want to take something off of it.
the equation, we have the mayhem of this.
And here's Watson just a moment ago. Bubba only 1 back. Thus, the roar. That for birdie.
And if St Andrews has the Valley of Sin, this is the Valley of Rapture. Well, that's safely on the green, but it'll be a difficult putt. Left to right to start out with, then straightening up, but he will give it a run. You know he will.
And on the tee at 16, the leader, Louis Oosthuizen. 7-iron. A cacophony here at 15 and 16. Just another average Sunday in which we celebrate Easter. My goodness. Well, Oosthuizen doesn't catch the ridge in the fashion he would have liked. That is the ball of Bubba Watson. He's got 8 feet for birdie. We welcome you back to this off-time serene setting. It is placid right now, but don't you know the emotions are churning inside the pairing on the green. The leader, Louis Oosthuizen, this is for birdie. He leads by 1 at the moment. Nick, what do you see?
Yeah, the difficulty here, Vern, is you have to go so far to right. It's actually running all uphill until the last turn, when it then turns hard from right to left. So, with the silkiness of Louis' stroke, I'll be surprised if he gets it there. the low side all the way.
How about that? Yeah. Well, he is going to mark.
Well, I would finish, because if Bubba holds, it will go ballistic.
Well, you see Peter Hansen, who was over the 15th, and then in the background you see the 16th green, thus the proximity here of the two holes. And Bubba said, I will wait. This brings back memories. David, go ahead.
Well, very difficult to get this even on the green. Oh, he's played it extremely well. Wow. That's a wonderful shot from there. So easy to knock it through and into the water. Equally easy to leave it short of the green.
Now Watson.
Some fast and furious strokes, practice strokes there.
We have a tie at the top again. Watson at 10 under. Oosthuizen needing this to stay there. Easy. I'm reminded of the late Henry Longhurst when he said after Jack Nicklaus hold the putt at 16 while Weiskopf and Johnny Miller watched. Oh, what evil music in his ears. Bubba Watson. To 15.
And listening to that evil music was Phil Mickelson. This one to get to just one shot behind. Oh, he didn't. Bones, kick me. That's the last thing you would have expected. It's him to leave it short.
That was a brilliant pitch by Hansen, David.
Wonderful shot. I mean, it's difficult to explain just how difficult it is to come from over the back there down and get it onto that little platform. As we go to 17, here we go.
We've had water in play 5 of the last 6 holes. No water here, but plenty of trees. And important to find the fairway.
He'll be on the 7th green.
Wow. Shots it out to the left side. And needs a lot of luck to get a good lie and a clear shot to the green. Of course, if he's got any shot at all, he's the most creative player ever. Back to 15.
Peter Hansen now, this to get to 7 under. Ah, well done. Well done.
Just got a birdie every one in by the looks of things.
Yep.
You know. Time to just go for everything.
Experience is what you get when you don't get what you want, or something like that. Now, to have any chance at all, we've got to knock this in. And Mickelson will be 2 back with 3 holes to play.
Oosthuizen, who has been so accurate off the tee. See that ever from him. Tiger drops the club a lot, but Louis doesn't. Wow, he needs some luck on this. The result of that shot, just to have a go at the green. Back to the 16th tee.
Where Phil Mickelson is oblivious to what has just happened at 17. But the door has been jarred open, has it not? With Watson left, Oosthuizen right, and Phil Mickelson 2 back to 17.
Up on the green, Kuchar sizing up A long birdie chance. 2 off the lead. Of course, nobody in the clubhouse at 10 under par. Oosthuizen and Watson, 2 holes to play at 10 under. So a lot can still happen. And this is an awkward putt. Not that far away from yesterday's hole location, but this is up onto the back right-hand corner. Uphill. Little left to right. And not a bad putt, but in these circumstances he was trying to make birdie. Stays at 8 under. Going so beautifully after that eagle at 15 as we go back to the par 3 16th.
No breeze. Slight breeze.
Yeah, that could get past the hole. Yeah. Okay. It's a question of what shot you want to hit. If you hit that, I think you've got to hit just like this cut, you know. What kind of 8 are you thinking? Well, I think if we hit 8, we've got to just bust it at the TV tower.
Phil likes the sound of that one. You just got to bust it.
Yeah, I mean, if I just get only a couple of yards per, I'll get it there. It's pretty still right now, so.
That means Phil's got to aim at the flag and hit a draw and turn it back into the hill to then get it to kick back down.
That's a good shot. That's a good shot.
And that will not catch the ridge. It's going to stay up. My gracious.
Back at the 17th, where the co-leaders, with the pulse rate definitely going up here. Peter Oosterhuis with Oosthuizen and Watson both wild off the tee. Look how far back Louis is.
He crashed into the trees. He's lucky to have a clear shot, but 220 yards to go.
Well, it's a big break not to be in the trees, though.
Absolutely. But the target is designed for something from 150 yards. Just putting it on the green.
Just try and get it middle of the green.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. In the front bunker.
Come up short front bunker. And an awkward length bunker shot from there.
It was scary because it slices so much. There's so much slice in that bunker shot.
Well, the other side of the fairway, Bubba has just 156. What's he going to do from here?
Got a perfect window. It's framed for him. He's going for it.
Of course he is. Up and over, trying to hit a hook, but not liking it. But it's on the green. I don't know what he was so upset about. He was way out of position.
He wanted it all, Peter.
Yes, he did.
Wanted the hook and everything.
He's going to have maybe 30, 35 feet to go. Back at 16.
And the Swede Hansen, this was a moment ago, with a 7-iron. Well, Nick, you said he had to birdie all 3 remaining holes. He has given himself a heck of a chance here at 16. Now we're back live. Mickelson will be first. Any idea, Nick, what happened on his tee shot?
Sorry, Fern, I've got the patrons are going crazy at the 18th.
I can hear.
Phil tried to hit a big blasting draw and just rode through everything. That was exactly what he's trying to do, but just a couple of yards shorter. He wanted to turn an 8-iron over, land it in the middle of that ridge, get it high and bring it back down. Again, another. Phil wanted it all, and it's just now left him. Well, it's not impossible. It's just short of impossible.
Two back for the moment. how much will he leave? Go to 17.
About 70 feet to go. And that is a superb shot. So many South Africans are great bunker players.
Trevor Immelman did exactly the same thing. He was in the front bunker and hit it to 2 feet. Do you think Gary Player's
influence? Absolutely.
My goodness, that was brilliant again.
That was an awkward distance, wasn't a routine splash shot.
Plus, he's left it below the hole.
Yep.
I mean, that is pure touch.
An excellent result, of course. Bubba will be putting to go to 11 under. Louis will tap in to be at 10. The tee shots at 18 are going to be so important. The patrons from around the 16th green are swelling up alongside 17 and heading up to the 18th. And Bubba taking a lot of time. Back at 16.
Mickelson for par. Two holes remaining in his quest for the 4th Masters Championship. He came a cropper on the 4th hole. A difficult par 3, but he complicated the task with a triple bogey to 17.
So to guarantee the lead, an outright lead, going to the 72nd hole. Little uphill and it flattens out. Slow down. Oh, lucky it hit the hole. Saved maybe 3 or 4 feet of speed. Whoa. Back at 16.
Peter Hansen for birdie. Oh, and there go the Swedes' chances. Had a one-shot lead at the beginning of the day. Back to 17.
And Louis taking plenty of time on this par putt. Scrutinizing from all angles. Wants to be very clear of what's going on before he strikes the putt.
Well, it's down to these two guys now, really. Well, maybe not. But, you know, if they both go to 18 at 10 under, Phil has to possibly look at birdie to get to that. It's a little further than we thought, Peter, isn't it?
Just far enough to be nervous time. Although he manages to stay so calm no matter what. I've seen a few smiles from him on this second nine, just recognizing the significance of what he's doing. Great attitude.
Just doesn't look fussed, does it, by the whole thing?
No. Now Bubba, who can get fussed in a hurry, needs to stay tied. Well done. 4 under for this last round. And another look at the birdie putt. The ball was going too fast, but it catches the hole. Would have had to hit the absolute back of the cup to go in. And Bubba was happy to hit the cup. He wasn't really content with the stroke.
This was earlier at the 18th. Matt Kuchar.
Needs to find a way to make a 3. And if it goes up far enough, it's no.
Putt we've seen so many times through the years on the 72nd. Back to 17.
And a very important tee shot for Phil. Didn't hold back at all. He seems to be watching it carefully.
I think he was just enjoying it, Peter.
He smashed it up the top of the hill, yes.
Soak up the good vibes. He's going to need one more 18 like that.
So 18.
And Bubba with the driver.
You're going to let the pictures tell the story. He loves it.
Biggest drive of his life on the way.
The face.
And he has smashed it up the hill at 18 in great shape.
Very serious grit in his teeth, Bubba.
Yeah.
The jaw is locked. And we have one more great swing from Louis. Yes, he loves it.
Yes, he uncorks the beauty also. Bubba made birdie here yesterday. Up on the green, Kuchar with a must. Seen that putt in his left all day. He had a share of the lead when he walked off 15 after eagle. Now that tap in to come in at 8 under, post with Westwood at that mark. Back at the 18th and a moment ago, Matt Kuchar trying to finish with a par. And around at 69. The one shot, Nick, he's going to rue for a long time, the tee shot at 16.
Yeah, absolutely. That was a really poor block.
17.
Phil Mickelson, second shot. 2 off the lead. So it's dead aim from 144 yards. And a safe shot. Nothing more than that. He's 30 feet short. And he can't believe it. Looks as if it was a good swing, good balance into the follow through. Again to 18.
You don't figure both of these players are going to make a bogey here at 18, so Mickelson's hopes are fading. He's going to have to hold a long putt at 17 and then birdie 18 at least.
Tot by daai backslope?
Backslope het ek gesê 10 agter max, dis so 5, 6 of 7 agter selfs niks.
So dis 35 by die onderste kant van die lip.
Ja.
Well, all I know in Afrikaans was the 15. 15 paces to the bottom of the back slope. That's what they'd be concentrating on. If you can land it hole high, it hops forward into that back slope and comes back, and it could feed all the way back down to absolutely dead from the cup.
Meanwhile, Bubba is ready to pounce, and it's his turn. So that is Winan Stander, Oosthuizen's caddy. They calculate in meters, by the way. So.
Ek slaan hierdie onder beheer hou vir die hele dag.
Dis wat ons nog die hele tyd sê.
1.5.
Ja. Perfect.
Okay.
Bubba's got him 20 yards, but Oosthuizen, nice flat piece of territory here to attack this pin.
In my best translation of Afrikaans, I think he just wants to try and get a little bit long. Just a feel shot. Oh, it's gone too far. will it? Is that going to? No. Oh my goodness.
That's a tough 2-putt.
That is blisteringly quick. That's literally like hitting a 2-foot putt.
Flew it about a yard or two
Yes.
too long. And now the door is open for Bubba Watson.
Wow, the magic of Bubba Watson. What will he conjure up here? Bubba can land it short of the flag. He's so close. And try and get some spin on it. He must love it.
Carves out a massive divot, and he's hole high. He'll have a putt at birdie. I thought there was a chance, though, he would be much closer. He's got the advantage here, though, Nick.
Yeah, I think Louis is lagging, but it could track, Jim. It really could track. There's a couple of pitch marks. He's not far off that point, which is about kind of like 11:30 if you were walking up to the green. It's almost like trying to hold a 3-footer.
Oosthuizen going for his second major title. Bubba going for his first. People sometimes forget, because so much was lost in that whole Dustin Johnson controversy on the 72nd hole at Whistling Straits, that Bubba was in a playoff there at the PGA Championship in 2010, won by Keimer. And Bubba was so desperate to win that one. His father, Gary, was late stages in his battle with cancer. He felt that would probably be the last major his father would ever live to see his son play, and in fact did lose his father then later on in the fall of 2010. He is Gary Bubba Watson Jr. And now, Oosthuizen, you think there might be a little spot here, huh?
I went down earlier around lunchtime, rolled some balls, and I was throwing them up the slope just to see. And there is an apex point. There's 2 pitch marks, as just not much more than 4 to 6 feet in front of him, just a little to the right. And with his silky smooth stroke, I don't think he's going to have any problems in judging the speed. He can hit this soft enough and pure enough. It could track. And in fact, it will stay pretty close. It's not going to go wandering 4 feet offline. So
got to be careful here of a gathering speed and blowing by 3 or 4 feet. He steps back.
Here it comes back. Slow down, slow down.
And that's what we're talking about.
That was the putt the Poulter had, and he missed that on the left edge.
From that angle, it looks like 5 feet.
Yeah, it's a big 4-footer. It's amazingly Jim Nantz. Bubba Watson has a putt to win the Masters.
Yes, he does, barring, of course, a Mickelson making a hole out at the 18th for eagle.
Okay.
But think about the lefties at Augusta since Mike Weir won here in 03. Phil won in 04, 06, 2010. Watson could make it 5 wins for the lefties in the last 10 Masters. But what a popular winner he would be here.
quite a nice putt for Bubba. It should just be a subtle right to left. But it's fast across there. Just cannot get carried away and give this a ram.
Can Bubba do it?
Well, he's in. He's in at 10.
Yes, he is. Nicholson must go birdie birdie.
And Louis must hole.
That is around a 68. The man from Baghdad, Florida. Trying to find his way from Baghdad to the Butler cabin. Talking to Ted Scott, his great caddy, and now Oosthuizen, who has, for the most part today, tee shot at 17 excluded and a couple of other loose swings, but by and large has looked pretty unflappable today, Nick Faldo.
Oh, absolutely. And it all comes down to this putt. Wow.
Yes. Found the left side, and these two are in store for some more golf. Birdies at the 2 par 5s coming in for Oosthuizen, and a round of 69. Gives another golf ball away. The playoff, by the way, will commence at the 18th. I saw him sweep into his arms his little girl, Yana, and he and his wife Nelmari had another little girl just 6 weeks ago, Sophia. Bubba, of course, we told the story, became a father just a couple of weeks ago. He and his wife, Angie, adopting a little boy, Caleb. While all this is going on, 17.
And a few minutes ago, Phil Mickelson needed a birdie, and he was online. Now he needs to hole his second shot at 18 to go 10 under. And remember, not a single bogey or double bogey on the card, but a triple bogey at the par 3 fourth. But for that, a totally different story for Phil. They are on the 18th tee now.
Yeah, he's birdied this hole all 3 days, but now he must somehow figure out a way to make 2. Trying to sweep this around the corner, but not too much. And it is. Not much you can do that far deep into the forest, Nick.
No, he's done. That's Phil done.
Oosthuizen again hitting the shot today that, how many times do you capture it? How many times do you get to see it? We've never seen one before with our Masters cameras. And this was just the 4th in tournament history. Going all the way back to 1935. What in the name of Gene Sarazen was going on here? The Squire made the first. Shrek makes the 4th. Now we're live at the 18th. Set it up for us, Nick.
Oh, it's pretty simple. I think he's ruined. Poor fella. What an effort this week. It all started from Pebble Beach. It's been #1 on his mind, and now it's back in the Pine Needles, trying to produce another incredible piece of film magic.
That was pretty amazing.
It's a great shot.
Right
It's
there.
a great shot, but unfortunately,
He's not going to win it.
yeah.
And that's all he sought. Never able to fully catch up. Sure, he got the 3 strokes back, but playing from behind since the drastic miscue at the 4th today that led to the triple bogey. Yesterday, he had a sweeping hook from over there on that right side and led to a birdie. Pulled off another spectacular shot here, but
That hurts.
it's all disappointment now.
He knows the week is over. That hurts. But it's great effort, incredible effort. He gave us some thrills. He gave us some shots. He gave us the super Phil flop.
You know,
at 15.
He really on Thursday, after he birdied the last 2 holes to salvage a 74 out of that round, you could see it and listen to him. He was giddy. He really thought with 74 he had just won the tournament. Here's Hansen at 18.
It's a fine shot as well.
And he's going to be right on the Mickelson line pretty much. Yeah, Phil bounced back within 68 on Friday, and again, there was an attitude in with his remarks. There was like he knew he was going to win come Sunday, and then when he shot 30 on the second 9 yesterday, I'm sure he believed that he was set perfectly to come out here Sunday and seize this tournament.
As I said at the top of the show, Jim, though, he runs at 100%, and sometimes he just pushes it a little bit too far. I mean, it was. We will discover later what happened on the 4th tee, whether it was the wrong shot shape he tried, whether he did try to fade it on a right to left wind, but we will learn that all later.
Amy and the family. Really started to think maybe there was something to Phil being there and the presence of greatness on Thursday morning with his green jacket on, watching Arnie and Jack and Gary launch this tournament with the ceremonial first shots, and it was pretty special to see, and trying to feed off of that, the positive vibes. We went back that day, got a little workout in that morning with his instructor Butch Harmon, then went back to his house, had a nap, and played in the afternoon. 7 hours later, Bubba coming out after signing his card for 68.
I wonder if they're both going to head back to the practice facility for just to keep things moving.
Well, they're going to be starting that playoff, you would think, rather quickly here.
Yeah. Well, Phil for 4 threes at 18.
Think about that. Third alone. He'll end up sharing third with Westwood and Kuchar as this one goes in for 72. Again, no one has ever won the green jacket when their tournament included a triple. Well, Phil had 2 of them on the week and still very nearly was able to pick up a 4th green jacket. As we hit 7 o'clock in the East, we welcome you again to the final stages of the 2012 Masters. There's going to be a playoff here between America's Bubba Watson and South Africa's Louis Oosthuizen. Hansen actually can make it a 4-way tie for third if he can hold this birdie putt. There you go. Nothing happening on that first 9, Nick. Never seemed to be comfortable.
No, he was tense. There was a lot of tension in his shoulders, and most of the putts were going left. But that's first time he's ever experienced anything like this. So he's come out of it extremely well.
His highest finish ever in a major now, tied third after his best before was tied 7th at the U.S. Open. Phil still grinning and smiling. Even though you know he's shouldering tremendous disappointment. His mother gets a hug. Amazing how many top 3 finishes he has here, Nick.
He loves it here. He's obviously been a major factor to the Masters for the last decade plus now.
It's his 8th time in the top 3. For information on tickets to the 2013 Masters, visit Masters.com. But you have a ticket now to the playoff. Will be coming up here shortly. Oosthuizen and Watson